In today's video, I'm going to give you estimated timelines of Elon and Tesla's much anticipated Optimus AI robot. When this was first announced, I think back in 2021, the world went wild, and we have been waiting ever since for this robot to be released. But according to what I have read and heard, we might not be far away from the release of this robot. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it in this video. So basically you can get ready, because I think if this gets released and is successful, it is going to create a $25 trillion gold rush, which means ordinary investors like us can make a ton of money off the back of this new AI industry. So stay and watch the video. Why not like, why not subscribe to the channel to get more content like this? Before I get into the content, I've actually created my own AI stock one-page brief. One page, read in 2 minutes, brings you up to speed with the AI industry, and I'll give away 3 of my favorite AI stocks we can go away and research. So if you want that completely free to download, link in the comment and description below. Okay, so let's get on with it. So I know I've talked a lot about this Optimus AI robot, and for good reason, because I first heard this from Jeff Brown. And basically, if once this robot gets released, and if it's well accepted by industry and units are getting sold, especially at scale, this is going to create a new physical AI industry worth $25 trillion. Because Morgan Stanley said in the future there's going to be a need for, I do believe, what was it, 1 billion of these sort of Optimus robots, and that could be conservative. And then obviously there's going to be an estimated price tag of about $25,000, and that gives you $25 trillion. So pretty much Elon and Tesla are creating the whole new industry that they're going to lead, and other companies are going to crop up as well. So this is going to be the gold rush to end all gold rushes, should this go to plan. Now, this Optimus AI robot, I'm just going to recap what the robot is. It's super high tech. It's a generalized robot. It doesn't do specific things. It can do all sorts of things. It can perform all sorts of tasks. It can walk, bend, squat, pick things up, hold things lightly with pressure, understand his surroundings. He can interact with people, and crucially, it can perform tasks in factories. And also with the advanced AI chip it's got, the sensor technology it's using for its vision, it is constantly learning and is sending what it learns back to Tesla in their sort of main sort of AI mainframe that helps other robots learn. So it's constantly learning, and it can also interact safely with humans. So this robot is nothing but groundbreaking, and when it's released and if it's successful, pretty much the world's going to change forever. Now, the expected use case for it initially is going to be in factories, because there's a massive shortage of qualified workers in the US, factory workers. So, you know, Tesla's AI robot, humanoid robot Optimus, will fill that gap, which is, you know, which will be needed. So this is going to be the main use case. It's going to be used in factories, and then obviously once the element of scale kicks in, these robots will then be rolled out to the retail market, i.e. you and me. I mean, Elon has said himself that these robots can babysit your kids, cut the lawns, be a handyman, do things around the house, be your butler, drive your car. It can do all sorts of things. So the possibilities really are endless. And, you know, once this thing hits the retail market eventually, which won't be for a long time, I don't think that's going to be until probably later on in the 2000s, maybe even the 2030s. But once it does, you know, I think there's going to be way bigger need than 1 billion robots. You know, I think Elon said recently that there could be a need for 10, 15, 20 billion of these things. So yeah, the market is a multi-trillion dollar market is on the line here. Should Tesla and Elon pull this off? And you should never really bet against Tesla. I mean, a lot of people are saying Tesla's dead, Tesla's finished. But this Tesla is going, and Elon are going all in on this. They want this to work because they know this thing, if it's successful, will change the game. And that brings me on to the next point. Once this gets released, huge amounts of investor money are going to flow into basically Tesla and the company supplying Tesla in order to build this robot. You know, we're talking about the sensor technologies, the chip makers, and all the bits of tech that make this robot work. So not only is Tesla going to explode, but all the ancillary companies that help Tesla to build this thing, they're going to explode, and it's going to be a gold rush to beat all gold rushes. So I've been harping on about this for a while now, but this is a big deal that I think if you're interested in AI and AI robotics, because it's going to be the next iteration of AI, it's going to happen whether we like it or not. It just depends whether Tesla can pull this off, and I think he will. I think he's going to pull it off. And basically, going on to the main point of the video, the expected timeline of this robot to be released is somewhere around 2026. Apparently there's 5,000 of these things in production to be working in Tesla's factory, but I think there's going to be a big announcement mid-autumn about the expected release date, but information is trickling out. But 2026 is going to be the release date where this thing goes into production for industry, and these things are going to be sold to companies and industry around the world to work in factories. So 2026 is really the timeline for when Tesla and Elon are going to release this robot. So be ready for it. And also an announcement could really happen at any moment. Tesla is, he's quite an erratic guy. You never know. It could happen this year, but I doubt it. But it seems more like, maybe early, mid 2026 seems like a good rule of thumb of when Tesla are going to release this robot finally to the world. And it's going to be selling it to, factory companies and industries and manufacturing companies. Mostly in the US initially, but then it would be global down the line. So if you want to go down a deeper rabbit hole of this Optimus AI robot, Jeff Brown from the Near Future Report, I've followed Jeff and his AI stock advisory and research service since 2022 now. Jeff has released a specialized report that goes really deep into Tesla, and his Optimus AI robot gives you all the information you need to know, more so than obviously what I've covered in this video. And also he gives one or two stocks that basically when this robot gets released, could exponentially explode. So if you want to get all of the details about this robot, and obviously get one or two stock picks that could potentially explode once this robot gets released, I highly recommend you check out the Near Future Report. You can join. You get these reports free anyway when you join. And you can join for 60 days risk-free. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out. Well, it'll be in the comments in the description below if you want to check out the Near Future Report. I've been a member since 2022. Love it. I rate it 5 out of 5. Best AI stock and research service out there, hands down. So I couldn't recommend it enough. So why not check it out? Nothing to lose. So that is what I've got for you today. Hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you soon.